All right, Shalom. This is Harwan by Yasha Allah of the Lions Den Camp, located right here in Jacksonville, Florida. Before I begin, I want to say Kal Halayim by Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Harakak Wadash Ma'amah. Double honor to the elder apostles of GMS and the elders. Shalom to you, Akim, Nagwatim, children that believe in sincerity and truth around the four corners of the earth. It's going to be a quick article read, update dealing with World War III. And the steps that are getting closer to our salvation and to the judgment day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, the great day of the Lord. As these events, transpire upon the earth, it's moving us closer to the day of the Lord. All right. It says what? People shall think themselves to be in good case, but even then shall evils grow upon the earth. All right. War, pestilence, fires everywhere, fires in different cities. Right. Even in New York, you got a lot of sewage pipes that are breaking because of the winter. Gas lines breaking, holes opening up in the ground in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Wildfires in California, freezing temperatures in the Northeast. So it says, now this is from Newsbreak, and it says, Russia, this is 2 days ago, Russia will wipe the UK off the map in revenge for British missiles being used in Ukraine's biggest attack, warns Putin's general. Damn, say their whole aim now is to wipe the UK off the map. Now, by UK, they mean the United Kingdom. And the leading country of the United Kingdom today is Britain. All right. Now, Britain took the back seat after World War II. Actually, after World War I. They took the back seat during World War II and became more like a financier of the war. A lot of those European countries, especially England, they began to back America in the wars. All right, so now Britain's being pulled to the forefront again. All right, so let's get a couple of scriptures real quick. This is Revelations 13 and 2. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, right? So this beast system is just like the old Greek empire with Alexander the Great when they took over the known world at that time. All right, conquering everybody, the conqueror. So the same thing with NATO. They took over after World War II, and the leading country of NATO is America. The leading country of the UK is Britain. All right. So America became the spearhead or general for this beast system, NATO. But it's all a system, the dragon, Europe, or coming out of England, the UK. All right. And then coupled with America and its allies. That's what you get, the dragon. So this beast was like unto a leopard, just like Alexander. That was his symbol, the leopard, that he was conquering fast, quick. The same thing with NATO. It was quick. In 1940, they showed up with the atomic bomb and over Hiroshima and Nagasaki and shut everything down. All right, and that's in the scriptures, Revelations. All right. Russia will wipe the UK off the map after British weapons played a key role in one of Ukraine's largest missile attacks. A Russian general has warned, man, because Europe, the UK and America, they're backing Ukraine in this war. So it's basically a proxy war against Russia, the bear. All right. And the beast, which I saw, was likened to a leopard, Revelation 13:2, and his feet. So the feet represent the end of a system. So it changed. Usually the feet was the 10 toes in Daniel chapter 2. But it said Yahweh Shai is going to take their system down in the time of the 10 toes, in the time of the Brexit, the breaking up of their system, where it's mixed with miry clay, the iron, the UK, the Roman Empire, which is basically the European Union today and America all together. They called it the Brexit, when a lot of these nations were leaving out of the EU or NATO. All right, so and his feet were as the feet of a bear, man. So the end of this system is going to be challenged by the bear, and that bear is Russia. And his mouth as the mouth of a lion. So this beast system, the lead, what can I say, the spokesman. As I said, after World War I, Britain took the back seat and became more like a spokesman or a financier or fighting through proxy wars. So this is talking about Britain right here. And their mascot symbol for their flag is a lion. Same thing with Russia, theirs is a bear. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority, man. So through Europe, right, the Roman Empire, the EU, America, NATO, so through the EU, NATO got its power and America got its power from the UK. All right, so they got their power and their great authority from Europe. So now, what I want to go to next, because here you go. Check this out. This is Revelation 16 and 13. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs, man. So those European nations, the EU, NATO, America, they're unclean. Their agencies, their, the military, their governments is unclean because it's satanic. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs leap out of the mouth of the dragon. They leaped out of the mouth of the dragon from out of Europe, really out of England, and out of the mouth of the beast, which is NATO, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. All right, and NATO was established here in America, in Washington D.C. All right, I think between 1948 to 1952. Then you have the dragon, which established the banking system, and you have they helped establish the government. And out of the mouth of the false prophet, which is over the churches and the religious setups here in America. All right? But they are the spirits of devils, man. You see that? So all these agencies, man, that they got today in governments, setups, they're all They all have the spirit of blasphemy and devils, deception. But they are the spirit of devils working miracles. All right? And that's what we see. The prince of the power of the air, manipulating the weather, starting wars, financing wars from behind the scenes. Now Russia talking about wiping them off the map. Not just America, but the whole system. All right, so a lot of them not going to get destroyed. They're going to go into bunkers and hide, go into slavery under the Israelites. But portion, because the second Ezra, I think it's 15, it says they're going to smite down a multitude of stars upon the earth. This talking about Russia and its allies. And they're going to be bombing other nations, like the UK. All right, so there's going to be destruction all over the earth, but the main place is going to be destroyed utterly and literally wiped off the map is this place, Babylon. But as far as their system and their power, it's going to be erased. For they are the spirit of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world to gather them to the battle of the great day of the Yahweh Almighty, man. All right, so this is what's happening. They all being gathered together for this great battle, you know, of the day of the Lord, man. So when we see this happen, we know that's getting closer to this. Look at this real quick. This is Amos chapter 9 and 8. Amos 9 and 8, it says, behold, the eyes of Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom. Not just only upon America, but they're watching Esau's whole setup, the whole kingdom. Spirit of devils that's ruling this world. Satanic kingdom, Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So their whole setup is going to be wiped off the face of the earth, not just America. America, the whole scripture say they're going to destroy the whole land, this whole place. But Esau's power structure is going to be wiped off the earth too. All right, the one that showed up. You know, there you go. I'm going to show you. Let's get that real quick. Where was I just at? Let's go to there you go. This is Revelation 13 and 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea, meaning he stood upon the earth, and saw a great beast rise up out of the earth. Imagine you standing there and then a giant monster come out of the sea. It appears out of nowhere. So the same thing with a multitude of people, and you're standing upon the earth and you're looking at the nations of people, and then out of nowhere, this administration and conglomerate comes together with Esau and they take over the world. And they call themselves the European Union. They call themselves NATO, but it's like a monster scaring everything on the land. You know? So he saw this, like, I saw a beast rise up out of the sea. So he saw these people come together from amongst the sea of people and come together on the earth and build this. What did the Lord say? They shall build, but I shall throw down. Right? And they built this system upon the earth, this kingdom, having 7 heads and 10 horns. That's the EU and NATO together. And upon his heads, 10 crowns, and upon his heads, the names of blasphemy, meaning their leaders, they were blasphemous rulers, all right, that were ruling this beast. All right, so this was a kingdom that they set up upon the earth. It says, what? I stood upon the sand of the sea. It was upon the earth now. It came up out of the sea and it rose up on the earth. But now, the Lord is saying this, Amos 9 and 8, behold, the eyes of Yahweh are upon that sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith Yahweh. right? That's right here in America, where the main destruction is going to happen, because the Lord's going to do this. Here you go. Yeah, Isaiah 14:5. Yahweh have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. America is that scepter, that staff that these elite wicked rulers, Edomites, they use to control the world with. They use America and the dollar and all those spirits that leaped out of Europe like a frog out of the mouth of the dragon over here to America, and they rule from Europe. All right, they rule the banking system, the court systems, the government. They run the military. They run the policing. They run the churches through the Roman Empire. All right. So the Lord is going to not only destroy the wicked, but also their power. All right. The systems that they built. So, and ultimately, the scriptures say that the UK, the EU and those nations over in Europe, they're going to cause America to be burned with fire. They're going to push this off of them and put it on America. Watch. So let's get back to the article. It says Russia will wipe the UK off the map after British weapons played a key role in one of Ukraine's largest missile attacks. A Russian general has warned, man, because they got them hypersonic missiles that they could send over here in 30 minutes and wipe this place off the map, and over in Europe. Andriy Gurilev, a hardline politician and general, warned Russia would inevitably blitz. Damn, blitz. We know what that is from Tecmo Bowl and football. Blitz, running a blitz. Russia about to run a blitz, man, on Britain. It's breakthrough out of nowhere. It's a surprise attack. A revenge for supplying Storm Shadow missiles to Ukraine, and claimed most of the world would clap for it. That's crazy, man. They said, let me see this real quick. This is Job 27 and 19. The rich man shall lie down, but he shall not be gathered. He openeth his eyes, and he is not. That's what's about to happen. Terrors take hold of him as waters. A tempest stealeth him away in the night, just like a blitz. The east wind, the kings of the east, and the destruction from the east, and he departeth. The east wind carrieth him away. It's going to carry away the western kingdom. And he departeth. They're going to run. And as a storm hurleth him out of his place, man. So the storm is going to hurl them out of their place, out of their power, out of their rulership. That storm is Russia and the missiles. For Yahweh shall cast upon him and not spare. And he would fain flee out of his hand. See, Esau, they're going to try to run. They're going to run into them bunkers. It says what? Men shall clap their hands at him and shall hiss him out of his place. So what did he say? And claim most of the world would clap over this. It's deep, man. They would applaud the strike from Russia. There's still going to come a point where we're going to strike. Damn. It's going to happen. The Lord said he's going to wipe this place off the face of the earth. And not only that, this Esau system and a lot of those places over there in Europe. All right. This is It says inevitable. This is going to happen. This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. And so it's a point in time where it was Western European nations are leading Russia into this war. And now they're about to get their response. All right. That's why Elder Pastahar coined this year as the hopeful year of Esau's judgment and hopeful year of our salvation. Because that's what this means, is getting closer to the day of the Lord. There's still going to come a point where we're going to strike. Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Look at that. They speak in prophecy. Look at it. What the hell is that? Britain allowed Ukraine to use the missiles to strike inside Russia from November 2024. Ukraine is blitzing Russian targets with British supplied Storm Shadow missiles, see? So they're basically fighting a war against Russia as a proxy war for Britain and America. Right? Missile is deployed typically from fighter jet. It follows the contour of the land using GPS, just like the drones can do. On final approach, missile climbs to the higher altitude and locates the target. That's what they used over there. In a rambling monologue on Kremlin-controlled TV, the general said, there's still going to come a point where we're going to strike. It is inevitable. The question is simply a matter of time. See, it's going to happen. Do it, Terry, wait for it. And decision making. But the Most High controls the decision. You know? The decision making, the Most High to control it. The decision already made. It's just the winds and the destruction is being held back, according to Revelation chapter 7, for the elect's sake. And there is no other way. The general's threats came in response to a wave of missiles and drones launched by Ukraine on Tuesday at the Bryansk region of Russia, which involved 6 powerful British Storm Shadow missiles. Russia retaliated today with a massive missile attack on Ukraine's energy infrastructure, forcing the country to introduce widespread preventative power cuts. The deluded Russian general continued on the program. If today Britain is hitting our territory with its missiles from Ukraine, everyone realizes that they will not fly anywhere without NATO control systems and satellite navigation. Meaning NATO is the reason behind this attack. I believe that this is a direct reason for Britain to simply not be on the earth. Yo, they say they're gonna wipe it off the face of the earth. Let's go back to Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth. So this is what they're talking now, destroying kingdoms off the face of the earth. I believe that this is a direct reason for Britain to simply not be on the earth. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. We're not the only ones who think that. Wow. So all the nations are going to be against these devils, man. It's deep. This is Isaiah 13 and 14. And it shall be as a chaste roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. No nation is going to help these devils. And they shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone to his own land. See, nobody's going to help. All right, so y'all gonna be against this place and against Britain. And I'm not the only one who thinks that. We're not the only ones who think that. Wow. The BRICS nations. I think 80% of the world will clap for us. That's 100%. Damn. That's 100% of the world gonna be. Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. That's deep. Let me get this real quick. 80% of the world is gonna clap. So I can find me. That's right, man. Matter of fact, I want to get something else too. All right, so Britain is part of that dragon, right? That beast. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get this instead. This is Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So all these nations are in mourning because Esau is ruling until he be taken out of the way. All right. I was going to get a scripture where it says, in the last days, they shall be against thee round about. That focus is America. So all these nations are going to be against the West. They say what? He raising up the kings of the East. So all those nations are going to be applauding the fall of America, the fall of the Western Empire with the euro and the dollar dominance, the hegemony. That's about to be over. All right, TV propagandists have previously suggested using Putin's new Satan 2, because they call America Big Satan, and they call Israel Little Satan. All right, Putin's new Satan 2 missile, known to the Russians as a Sarmat, to obliterate Britain. Damn. This is a 208-ton intercontinental 15,880 miles per hour hypersonic missile, nuclear missile, the size of a 14-story tower block. But they threaten to go nuclear now. All right, this war shall be with burning and fuel of fire. All right. This is Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, point blank range battles. The ancient way they used to fight. But this battle, this war shall be with burning and fuel of fire. It's gonna go nuclear. All right. Let me see if you got any more I want to read on here. Yeah, that's right. So this thing is about to go nuclear, man. All right. He said something about their hegemony earlier. I don't know if I want to read all of this. Yeah, it's about to be a tit for tat battle going on. It says Gurlev waited in earlier this week to ridiculously suggest Putin and Donald Trump should carve up Greenland and each take half of the island, right? They're about to try to take Greenland from Denmark, I think. All right, from Europe. He also forecasted that Russia would size Spitsbergen, a Norwegian island in the Arctic. They're just doing land grabs. Yesterday's missile attack on Russia involved 6 U.S.-made ATACMS, ballistic missiles, 6 Britain Storm Shadow cruise missiles, and 1 of Ukraine's largest drone waves to date. So it's an attack from the U.S. and from Britain against Russia. All right, so let me get this. All right, I'm gonna end it with this: Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes. So the Russians are being stirred up. All right, they're the ones living in that land today of Media, which is Russia. The Russians are still Edomites. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it, right? Because before, Russia was delighting in America's riches and wealth. You know, scriptures say that they became mad, they were drunken, they was foolish, following after America's hegemony and dollar dominance and their leadership. But now they don't want any of that. They want to see Britain and America wiped off the map. That's what they want to see. And that's the Most High's will as well. It says, so the Most High is stirring up the Medes against them. And their bows, their missiles shall also dash the young men to pieces. Or the military, they're going to be destroyed. And they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. And Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms, see the glory of Britain and the European nations. All right, that's where they got their riches from, because of America. Before that, Europe was in shambles before the slave trade. All right, so Europe and those bankers got rich because of American taxes and slavery. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, right? The glory of a lot of kingdoms, the glory of Japan, the glory of South Korea today. The beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, see, their artwork. This is their work that they put together. Remember it said those spirits leaped out of the dragon like a frog, and they put together what we call America today. The system, the banking system, the military, and the religious system. And because of that, this whole place is in shambles, place of confusion. All right, so this place and the whole system is going to be what? Shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, so their power structure is about to be burnt down to the ground and erased off the earth. It's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna end it there, man. But this war is heating up, you know, for a hot war, and it's moving everything closer to the day of the Lord. Russia will wipe the UK off the map. All right, with that, I'm gonna say shalom.